Hey everyone, how's it going today? cryptoFOXXY here. Thank you guys so much for stopping by the channel. So in this video, we are going to talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is continuing to free fall. We're down around the 58K mark now. So let's talk about what other experts are thinking, where they think things are going to go, and whether or not we have seen the bottom, basically. So let's jump into it in this video. Let's talk about, where we could see Bitcoin headed and why things are going the way they are going. So make sure you guys smash the like button and you're subscribed to my channel as well for more cryptocurrency news. We can see Bitcoin here today sitting at 58.4 at the time of this video recording. So we're going to jump over to our article here now. So how low can Bitcoin go? Experts' insights into basically the price action and what they think is going to happen. So we fell below 57.5, making a 5% drop on July 4th. We've since bounced back up a little bit into the 58K range, exploring possible reasons behind the dip and gather insights from experts. So let's have a look here. So possible reasons why the market's declining. Well, we know that these are actually happening, and these are a lot of it are attributed to why Bitcoin's crashing. There's a recent drop because of lack of positive sentiment in the market. Right now, you go on social media and everybody's saying, oh, it was a good run, bear market's here, blah, blah, blah. That's a sure sign that we have negative sentiment in the market right now. Consistent selling from spot markets is also helping push the price down. We have the government of Germany has been selling Bitcoin. We also have miners have been selling Bitcoin, their holdings. So what miners tend to do is they put aside some Bitcoin for when the halving takes place and their rewards drop basically for mining blocks. And once we see the Bitcoin halving, their funds, basically the rewards for mining, drop so much that they actually have to take money out of their reserves in order to pay for their costs. So that's pretty much what's going on right now, and that is actually having a big impact on the price of Bitcoin. We also have anticipation over the Mt. Gox payout. Roughly 142,000 Bitcoin worth about $9 billion is supposed to be starting to be paid back in July. So that's weighing heavily on the market as well. We also have investor concerns over U.S. inflation and interest rates continue to influence market behavior. Jerome Powell's remarks on the need for more work to tame inflation. His comments suggest that there might be only one interest rate cut this year if we're lucky, contrary to investors' hopes for two or more previous in the year. But I think eventually we are going to realize that, that's not going to happen. And a lot of times, some of these things are already priced into the market, but sometimes they're not as well. So I think that's just having a negative effect right now. But I think that the market will eventually get over that, like pretty soon. I'm talking about probably over the course of the summer. We also have longer term holders cashing out on substantial profits. So that basically, I would attribute a lot of that to a lot of the miners and a lot of the, some of the long-term holders as well. So Bitcoin's future, what could we look at here? So Mike Novogratz, he is the founder of Galaxy Digital Holdings, predicts that Bitcoin would trade within the 55 to 75K range throughout Q2 2024. The new market events will drive prices higher after the current stagnation. As he says, fading optimism over the Federal Reserve rate cuts could be blamed for, obviously for a reversal. And he expects the consolidation to continue until there's economic slowdown or post-election regulatory clarity. I agree with him about the fading optimism over the interest rate cuts. I think eventually, though, the market is basically going to kind of forget about it and reevaluate everything, right? Right now, there's a lot of people saying, uncertainty, things like that, but we still do have a lot to look forward to where inflation is still coming down. So hopefully we will see things turn around there. Marcus Thelian, he says a potential drop to 50K. He's the founder of 10x Research, and he predicts Bitcoin will break out of its consolidation range and decline towards 50K. The double top pattern suggests that Bitcoin's sharp decline could just be beginning. We also have Crypto Patel is anticipating a potential drop to 55K. And he's saying that's based on his technical analysis and potentially even to around 53,700. So CK Zhang is basically saying miner selling pressure is what's causing a lot of the drop, which I tend to agree there. Bitcoin miners need to aggressively sell right now with their Bitcoin reserves as their cost have more than doubled following the Bitcoin halving in April. Oh yes, I also I didn't have this article up. Let me just check it here. I know I was going to reference it when we are going through this video. So I'm going to share this tab. Here we go. Bitcoin's daily mining revenue dollar value plummets to historic low. So that is a lot of what's going on. So if miners are used to making a certain amount of money, you're doing this for your business or whatever, and now they can't basically pay the bills with the rewards that they're getting, they're going to sell off some of the reserves. That's what's happening right now. The hash price of the anticipated value of 1 pentahash per second of hashing power per day has plummeted to a historic low. So we can see, they're just trying to make up for some of their costs, and who can really blame them? Now, if now's the time, if they're, still making money off their Bitcoin, why not? Right. So, rough times, obviously, but we are going to get through this, guys. Just know that there is light ahead of the tunnel. If you ultimately believe, cryptocurrency is going to be worth, X amount of dollars down the road, we're only sitting right now at about 2.15 trillion. We've seen this actually a lot larger, and there's a lot of smart people out there that think, Bitcoin's going above 100K. So, we'll see what happens. Obviously, if you're, and I mentioned this on X today too, there's a lot of people right now that are very scared, but, a couple months ago, they were wishing that they had another moment to buy altcoins at a lower price. This is your time. People get scared when we see red. This is when we're supposed to be buying. None of this is financial advice whatsoever. Obviously, you guys got to do what's right for you. This is my time to dollar cost average and get some of my averages down before we see any kind of a massive run. That's what I got for you guys in this video. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next one.